I'm Toni, darling.
And this is our show with the rundown on everything that's going on and what to look forward to at the gathering. So speaking of what to look forward to, you haven't met us since last night's stream. Toni, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing here.
Well, I'm actually the cosplay host. I'm a cosplay guest. So my main job is dressing up in costume, chatting with fans.
You look amazing.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's my fun little Wonder Woman outfit. So yeah, but I'm also going to be hosting some shows with you and yeah, doing some live streams. So I'm really excited to be here. It's my first year. I've been really impressed so far. And tell us more about you. This is your second year here, right?
Yes. I got to come back. My name is Dallen. I mostly talk about comic books on the internet, but I also love video games and technology and being here at the gathering. Woo! So I will be doing this show as well as a game show on the stage later today and every day at the show.
Yes.
And last night you met us, but we also have some wonderful co-hosts.
Yes.
So if you were tuning into the stream last night, we met most of the major players. You can still watch that video online, I believe.
Yeah, you can totally check that out. And in that video, there's actually another really great video. I'm talking about the past of the gathering. Some really cool footage from the 90s. There was a lot of really great stuff happening last night. So yeah, you can check that video out on the website.
And we went over some of the highlights of what you can look forward to at the show. And then we had some guests from Game.
Yes, we had some guests from the staff, which we're going to be talking to some more staff today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this morning, we had a stream for the big moment with the opening of the doors. And it was really, really cool. So we took a video of it, or we preserved that bit of the video, and we're going to roll that one for you right now. This is one of the coolest moments at the gathering. Good morning, The Gathering. My name is Dallen, and I am here to take you to one of the most exciting parts of The Gathering. We are about to open up the doors and let everybody in. The participants are going to come in and build their desks, and it's day one of The Gathering, and I didn't get to do this last year, but I get to open the doors this time. So come on. You ready? Where's, is it canceled? I think it's canceled. Okay.
April Fools!
So that wasn't actually the real opening. But it was really cool. That video will also be up for you to revisit this morning.
Happy April Fools, everyone. And speaking of April Fools,
we have a request for all of you, for April Fools specifically, and that is that our fellow host, Scott Tumulty, who has a show tonight called Under the Kilt, could use some fooling.
He could use some pranking, and since it's April Fools, we already played a prank on you. We'd like to know what pranks you're playing on each other, and we might steal some ideas and maybe apply those pranks to this person, Scott. So send us your suggestions, just hashtag prank Scott.
Hashtag prank Scott. Speaking of which, we have some more input that we need from you all from this morning's show, which is that in our studio with us, we have this wonderful robot.
The robot. Hashtag name the robot.
He needs a name. The robot does not yet have a name.
Yes.
So please submit your ideas for the robot's name with hashtag name the robot. And we will be gathering as many of those as we can. And by the end of the show, he will have a name.
So also, speaking of hashtags, it's just
we need a lot of participation from you guys.
We have a really exciting little segment that we're starting, and it's called Pimp My Reel. So basically what we did is we walked around, we checked out a bunch of people's desks, some incredible stuff.
As you know, today is the day at the gathering where everyone has brought their stuff in and they are building their desks. And these are crazy, elaborate works of art where everyone is setting up their home for the next couple of days.
Yeah, and what we want to do is have a little competition. Basically, have people submit some pictures, take a really good picture, and submit it with your place number with the hashtag #PimpMyReel, and you can enter the competition so that basically whoever has the best desk wins. And we did a little filming this morning to kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at. and we're going to be doing a progress piece.
We're gonna follow one particular desk in its various stages of completion. So we've got that ready, but in the meantime, what are the criteria for judging?
Yeah, so the criteria for judging are we have creativity and we have artisticness. The difference between that creativity meaning if you've got like lots of gizmos and gadgets,
It's really ingenious
really
construction,
ingenious, versus artistic. So how beautiful is it? And then we also have another category. It's called badassness. I feel like that explains itself. So those are the 3 criteria that we're judging you guys on.
So we'll be gathering all of your Pimp My Reel submissions and then picking some finalists and getting everyone's input before we make a final decision.
Yes, but that'll be up on the website. I think we're going to have 5 finalists. So get those pictures taken as soon as your little reels are done, and we're going to be taking a look at them. All right, so we have a short video for you guys. We're going to be doing a video, today and tomorrow, basically following the progress of this specific reel. And actually, they were the winner of last year's Pimp My Reel. So it's a pretty cool setup.
Right now. Surprise! We will have that coming up in 1 second, but we are detouring for a very special interview.
Yes, so this is Stefan from security with
Hi.
amazing hair. Absolutely amazing hair.
So good!
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you for being here. And he's here to talk to us about safety. So tell us a little bit how you can, what you're doing here and how attendees can be safe at the gathering.
Well, I'm with the security crew at the gathering now for my third year, and it's now that the gathering starts. It's quite busy. What our guests who are here know. So watch after your stuff. Watch after the people you know who are sitting next to you. Get to know them. So if someone put something away from your desk, they know, okay, that's actually not the person sitting there. So just
Get to know your
That's
neighbors.
really
get to
good
know your
advice,
neighbors,
yeah.
and just if you're temp people, let stuff lie around. It might be taken. So just look after your stuff and maybe the stuff of your neighbor.
Right.
And if they need any help, where can they go?
Well, we have right behind me there is a big security sign. Just go there, or first of all talk to anyone with a crew shirt, or if you know, on the other side, in the north side of the ship, we have the info desk. So not just problems, hopefully no one has a problem,
Yes.
but for any question at all, ask us, go at the info desk. We will help you the best way we can.
Oh, okay, absolutely. Well, is there a way to tell security from regular staff, like by sight, or is it just by asking?
This year is by asking. We had former years we had on uniforms, which we are just wearing for today because it is the busiest day of the gathering because everyone is arriving. So we are wearing the security uniforms still, but tomorrow we will drop these jackets and every crew members will be just wearing the official crew gathering attire.
Okay, cool. And tell me, you said that you've been here for 4 years. So why security? Do you choose security specifically, or tell me a little bit about your experience with the gathering?
Not entirely. I'm here with security for 4 years. I was a participant since 2006, and after a while, I got to know parts of the crew, got talked to members of the crew, and it's like they always ask me, like, hey, come on, give it a try. I mean, you're here now for 3 years running, you know how this event works. You're just missing on 8 hours sitting in front of your computer.
Right.
So I gave it a try. I sort of asked myself, okay, back then I wasn't able to speak any Norwegian, so I put a lot of thought into it about how and where I would be of any help.
Right.
And because security, and I applied in my first year also for Infodesk, they're not alone. So I thought, if there is a problem which I can solve in English, I always have sort of a backup.
Right, right. Yeah.
So that's great advice for anyone who is a participant and would like to go into crewing.
Yes, absolutely.
That you can follow the example of Stefan here.
Yes, yes. All right.
And I'm quite happy that I'm doing sort of the same now, talking to people, and it's like, hey, the people I know which are from abroad, which are the Austrians, we have a guy from the UK.
Yeah.
And one of the guys from the UK this year applied for our Crew for a Day program, which is basically we put you into a crew for 8 hours. You walk with us, you work with us, you eat with us. We pamper you all the way because, I mean, we are a happy crew and you get to experience all of that in 8 hours.
Absolutely. That's wonderful. Well, if you guys are interested, you have a lot to look forward to. And Stefan, thank you so much for sharing your experiences with us. So I believe the video is now ready for you guys to enjoy taking a look at the reels.
Absolutely.
All right. Hey guys, welcome to Pimp My Reel.
We love the amazing desks or reel that they set up here at the gathering, and we thought we would spotlight one in particular as they build it. So we're going to check in on this glorious work of art.
Yes, this Sunset Gaming. They were actually the winners of last year's competition. So what a better reel to pick than, than these guys. Yeah.
So we're going to see the beginning and then the completion and then the final form.
Yeah! We saw this desk from way up yonder because they have an amazing background, which we're going to show you guys.
We were like, we got to check this out.
Yeah, it's amazing. But first we wanted to chat with these guys. I guess you won an award last year? Tell us about that.
Yeah, last year we won the Pimp My Reel competition, of course, with the best reel that's on the gathering.
Okay, so is it going to be a little bit different this year?
We've done some few improvements, like put in lights and put in some covers for the shelves, and we fixed a bit on the painting on the backside, but besides that, I think we're pretty good. Standing from we won last year, we don't need to make that many improvements, right?
Okay. Yeah. Do you have any comments?
No, I think it sounds pretty right what you say. It is, you have repainted it, of course. It was a little bit shady after the transportation and stuff, but it looks good now. I think it will in another year.
Yeah. Excellent.
How far did you travel with this?
We didn't travel that far. We only drove for like an hour. Well, still, it weighs around, each section of it weighs around 350 kilos, so it's kind of heavy. So it's a bit hard to get it up on the car, and we need to put it up on our space, of course. So it takes a lot of force, but we didn't travel that far.
Well, how many people do you have in your group so that you can carry this massive thing?
We're only 4 people on this particular shelf, but we get good help from friends and family, of course.
Great. Do you have any other questions for them? I mean,
that sounds great. We're going to be checking back in on the progress to see this before all the lights turn out tonight.
Yes.
But it's already looking awesome.
Look at all these little cubbies. Before we go, what are all these cubbies for?
Like bits and nuts. It's everything that you need, like all the small things that you don't have a space for, like on the table. We just put it in there, and we have separate shelves for everything.
Oh, okay.
Like
Already you can see we have started to put some papers in and stuff like that, and use the small spaces for food and snacks and stuff like that, and we use the taco shelves for soda and the top for the computer.
And it's also like space for hand to reach him, because all our cables for everything, mouses and screens and everything, are hidden within the shelf. So it's like spaces for them to go up to the computers. So we need to have like reaching rooms.
So you must have set this up at home before you came here, right? To make sure that everything worked?
Of course, we checked it. It's like we built it like 3 years ago. We had it brought it here first like it's gonna be 2013, and then it wasn't completely done. And we've been very particular with every detail on it. So
Clearly. Yeah, well here, let's show them your award from last year.
Amazing.
Amazing. And thank you guys so much for taking the time to talk to us. We're going to check back in with you later.
Sure, no problem.
Really wanna, I wanna, really wanna because it
We're very serious here.
Very serious.
At Afternoonish.
Serious business here at the gathering.
We have some wonderful guests with us now to let us in on another element of the gathering experience. Would you please introduce yourselves for us?
Yes, I'm Maria.
And Sundra. And
We are participant ombudsman here at the gathering, and we make sure that participants get information and help before, during, and after the gathering.
Okay. Well, we hear that sometimes participants don't know that they in fact have an entire crew dedicated to making sure that they're comfortable. So tell us a little bit more maybe about what you do, but also how participants can find you and how they can utilize your services.
we can start with what we do. We are taking care of those who maybe need to talk to someone, if they're feeling alone, missing back home, and if they need help with something that is not taken care of with the rest of the crew. So we are like the safety net for everyone attending.
Right.
And we also answering a lot of questions. We are helping InfoDesk and taking some adjustments to make sure everything is running smoothly for the participants.
Okay.
And we have time to take the long cases, so if someone needs help for a long time, we can do it, and we have time for it. So we are 3 people, and you can contact us at InfoDesk or by the gathering phone or by email. So
Where was the email for it?
do@gathering.org.
Excellent. Everybody got that?
All right. Awesome. Well, I mean, you guys are doing something really important and really valuable. So I hope that if anybody needs them, they can go up to the info desk and track you guys down. So that's great.
Is there anything else particularly you think people need to know to have the best time at the gathering?
Drink lots of water,
Take a shower.
eat, get some fresh air,
Yeah.
sleep, use our sleeping tents.
And find some new friends.
Yes. Have fun. Yes.
That's wonderful
That's
advice.
wonderful. Yeah, that's great. Lots of new friends at the gathering. I'm already making new friends. So lots to look forward to. All right.
So that's speaking of a lot to look forward to at the gathering, we have a ton of other good stuff coming
Oh my gosh, there's so much happening, and particularly, we'll start with this evening. I mean, there's a ton coming up this week, but this evening in particular, there's a couple of shows that you can look forward to. Right after this, we're going to be having a game show. We're also going to be doing...
Right after this is game development.
Or game development, yes, game development. And then, let's see, do we go to Lights Out right after that?
Yes, the big moment
The
tonight.
big moment.
I can't wait for you to see it.
Yes, I know. I'm first year, so I've never seen the Lights Out ceremony, so to speak. And then right after that, there's going to be a concert. Yes,
By the Pegboard Nerds.
By the Pegboard Nerds. And then we have some more shows. Lots of shows tonight.
We have a studio show called The Future is Back, which is a retro show on this year's theme that will be right up here, which you can tune into on the stream, obviously.
Yes.
Followed by the game show down on the stage, which I will be helping to host. Tiger Monkey will be the main one on that one, and we need some of you all to participate in that, so we're going to be going out looking for some lucky contestants for that. Followed by...
the Under the Kilt.
This is Scott Tumulty returning. He did a late night show last year that was just tons and tons of fun. So Under the Kilt is coming.
Yes, Under the Kilt is coming. And some of these shows are repeat shows that you can see every day. And yeah, we have a different musical artist each time. I'm really looking forward to seeing Mew. I think they're on Friday. Yeah,
He's
so that's
so
really
good.
great. Yeah, and then in general, there's also, of course, I'm going to promote the cosplay competition. That's going to be on Friday. For details on that, there are very detailed instructions on how to enter, where you need to go for prejudging, going up on stage, all of that. So definitely check out the cosplay section on the website. And for all of the things coming up this week, the website's great. That's where you want to go for the
That's
schedule.
where you find the list of all of the competitions for
All of the
creativity.
competitions. Oh yes, absolutely. There's some great stuff coming up. What was our favorite one? Useless utility. I'm really excited to see this.
This is one of the competitions, is building something cool that doesn't do anything anyone needs.
That's right. And just so you know, you'll have a panel of useless judges, and first place will get a useless prize. So there will be a lot of uselessness going on. There's also a usable utility competition.
And
so,
art and music and
music.
tons of great ones.
Just great hacking. Yeah.
Then there's also going on here, because we've got 4 studios and stages this year. We've got the main stage, we've got this studio, we've got the stage at Creativia, and we've got game.
Yes, board games, actually, so tabletop gaming. So you definitely want to go over there. I'm probably going to go over there, play a little bit of tabletop gaming. So, yeah, so much fun to look forward to. God, I don't even know if we covered it all. I'm sure we're missing things.
There's so much more. Go to gathering.org for more of the scoop. And stay tuned after this for game development.
Yes.
And we will see you back here tomorrow for more Afternoonish.
Afternoonish. Absolutely. So yeah, stay right here. It's just going to be a couple of minutes. Yep. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and have an awesome gathering.
Thanks.